So today we are going to talk about how things are going here on the Norwegian Breakaway. We've got really exciting news associated with that, at least very exciting news to us, and I think you'll enjoy hearing about it too. And then we're going to talk about Norwegian's new drink delivery program that they have got, which I think they are trying to take a page out of Princess's book on what Princess does with the medallion and drink delivery. And then we are also going to talk about specialty dining here on Norwegian, as well as some of the entertainment. And so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Monday, it's January 30th of 2023, and I want to start off by telling you that Gordon and I had the opportunity this morning to meet Tony from La Lita Loca and Dawn from Dawn's Family Vacations. And you know what, let me tell you, they are such good people. You know, you watch their videos and they seem like they are wonderful. They seem like really good, nice people. But you know, you tell a lot about a person, how you feel when you meet them. They are wonderful people. What an honor and what a pleasure it was to get to meet them. Absolutely, we were so delighted with the chance to get to meet them. And so I just wanted to tell you, if you watch their videos, they are really and truly as nice as they seem. And you can tell that they're very good people. And so I just had to tell you that, and how tickled we are to have the chance to meet them. We really miss not getting to meet Jenny, and I know that she's with family at this hard time of losing her sister-in-law, and our prayers remain with them. And I'm hopeful that someday we'll get to go on the same cruise so that I can meet her in person. And so just wanted to tell you all that. Now, let's see, since we have been here on the Norwegian Breakaway, there's been lots going on. So yesterday afternoon, we did a live during the sail away. So if you missed that, you will probably want to go see it, because getting to see a sail away on the Mississippi River is completely different than a sail away on any other river, I think, in the world. I'm sure it is, because it's the mighty Mississippi. And you know, even all these different rivers all around the world, they're all different. And it's very different than sailing away, of course, from, into the ocean, you know, directly right there on a port right on the ocean. So I hope you'll take a look. It was beautiful. What a beautiful sail away it was. And so before that, they had a meet and greet where you could get to go pick up your lanyard, and I left my lanyard on from this morning here to show you. This is the Vlogger Extravaganza 2023 lanyard. They give you this and then a little name tag thing here that you could write your name on, so that everyone will kind of know who everyone is, which I really appreciate, because there are so many people, you want to remember their name. And so we went to that, and it was really crowded. There are a lot of people here on board with this group, and it's really fun. So we did that, and then yesterday evening we went to dinner at Teppanyaki. Now Teppanyaki is like it's like Benihana is what I think of, where they have, you know, the cooktop and they cook you yummy food. So Gordon and I both got the New York steak with the shrimp, and it was just absolutely delicious. They did an excellent job. It was as good as eating at a high-end restaurant on land that's just like that, okay? The charge for doing that would be $59 a person. For us, we have 2 specialty dinings as part of our package here on board, our booking, and so that was one of them. So we didn't have to pay anything at the end. They do bring around a receipt, just like you were eating in a restaurant. And so they have a line, just heads up if you don't know this, because I didn't know this, because when you eat in specialty dining on Princess, they don't do this. Unless they've just barely started. But they brought around a receipt, and you could add a tip for the server and a tip for the cook. So we did, but it was optional. But I just wanted to let you know, it was absolutely wonderful. And the guy that was the cook for our table, like, so entertaining. And you could tell around the room that the others were very entertaining as well. Like, absolutely, like, delightful in every way. Very funny, very fun. So we thoroughly enjoyed that part of the meal. We sat with very nice people, so we had great conversation. And a fun thing that I thought is, you know how often I'm used in Princess, I haven't seen it really too much on the cruises that I've been on since the restart, but they used to always come around on formal nights and take your picture together with whoever you were dining with. And they did that last night, and usually our photos had not turned out really good that we had done before, so I was like, oh well, we'll just try and see what we get. He got a really good picture of us. Gordon's going to put it up over on Facebook. But what they do is they take your picture and then they bring it to you in this folder like this, and I'll show it to you when you open it up. I know there's a lot of reflection here. There's our picture, you can see it there, and here's the cook, and then they just put on there a nice 2023 calendar. But they bring it to you like this, and then they have it's got fun Japanese phrases on the back, and so then you have the option if you want to buy it or not. And if you don't want to, it's no big deal, you just say no thank you. But we really liked the picture, so we did, and the price is $29.95, so you pay that, and they give you another voucher that you can redeem at the photo place for another 8x10 photo. And so we thought, well, why not? And so what you can do, he said, is you just get your picture taken throughout the cruise, and then at the end you can go use the voucher and pick whichever one you want. And it's already paid for. So we thought that was really nice, and it will remind us of a fun evening as well. So I wanted to tell you about that. Absolutely highly recommend that teppanyaki restaurant. Very, very good. Then the other thing that I want to tell you is, let's see, Norwegian is starting this new delivery service, and this was in our cabin, and it's called Swift. And the way it works, is that backwards to y'all? I think it's okay. Anyway, so what you do is if you want to order a drink, first of all, this QR code just takes you to a menu, and we took screenshots, and Gordon's going to put that on Facebook so that you can see what is offered. And so they say they bring it to you with haste. It says order your favorite beer, wine, cocktails, sodas, and snacks, and your items will be delivered to you in your room swiftly. And so what it does, like I said, it takes you to a menu, and you can look, and there's lots of things, like there's wine, there's your beer, there's your soda. I looked, Diet Coke is there, but the really big difference is your drink package does not work with what you order that way. So for example, a Diet Coke, because that's what I always drink, is $3.50, and they add on the 20% gratuity to that. And so I was going to do it this morning. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning when I was like, oh, I'm going to see, if this works good. And then I saw that my drink package wasn't included. And then I also thought, well, at 6 o'clock in the morning, of course they're going to bring it to me quickly. So I'm going to try it another time during a busier time and see how long it takes for it to get here, and then I can tell you all about it. But it just really highlights to me how amazing Princess's Medallion is. If you are not familiar with it, when you order a drink or food or anything with the Princess Medallion, that's how they bring it to you. They know right where you are, so you don't even have to be in your room. This you have to be in your room for. So they'll bring it to you wherever you are on the ship because they know where you are with your medallion. But if you order a drink and it's included in your drink package, there is no charge. No charge to bring it to you, and no charge for the drink. And that is remarkable. And so we really find that we miss the medallion a lot, not only for drink delivery, but for opening the stateroom door, for paying for things, just for everything. That medallion on Princess is a game changer. And while I know that Norwegian bringing you a drink swiftly is awesome, it's not the same thing because you have to pay extra for it. If I have to pay for it, I'll just go down to the bar and get it. But I just wanted to let you know that this is now an option, and I can see why it would be a big convenience. If you're in your cabin and you don't want to leave and you don't mind paying for it, they will bring it to you. And to order that, you just call room service. You don't do it on their app or anything else. It's just part of room service, so you just call and they'll bring it to you. But I wanted to bring you up to date at that. Now, last night also someone asked me if Howl at the Moon is on this cruise, and indeed it is. Howl at the Moon is like this dueling piano thing. Gordon and I went last night for the beginning of the show, and they just kind of do, they try to get you to sing along to songs with it, and they try to make it entertaining. To do songs. You can request songs if you want to. A heads up about that, I would say on this ship. I don't know if it's the same on all of the ships. They said that it would be a family-friendly show until 11 p.m. and it started at 9, and I wouldn't have wanted my children in there. Just want to give you a heads up about that, because there are lots of children on this ship, and I know that a lot of people vary in what they're okay with their children hearing, but just a heads up to those of you who are going to cruise with your children or your grandchildren, that in my book it wasn't exactly family friendly. Okay. So but they were very entertaining. I think they're nice. They're good singers, very good at playing the piano. The last thing that I wanted to let you know about what we've been doing since we have been on board this morning, we had a Q&A with the people who put together this cruise, the vloggers that put it together. So it was EECC Travel, and then Sharon at Sea, and Tony with La Lita Loca, and Dawn was here as well with Dawn's Family Vacations, and then Josh. And so they just had a Q&A, and people asked, I thought, really good questions, and so I did my best to video it, and I'm going to put that up for you when Gordon can edit it together as well, because I thought you might be interested to hear some of their answers to the questions. They did a really good job in answering the questions, and so I just wanted to put that out there for you as well. So if any of you have any questions about Norwegian, it's a good time to ask while we are on board the ship, so that if I don't know the answer, I can find out for you. If you have questions about Princess, let me know. As a follow-up, yesterday we talked a little bit about the Diamond Princess and how on the Baja deck just recently they were struggling with not having hot water. People were kind enough to send comments and a couple of emails to let us know that some people have cruised and there was no trouble with hot water. Other people cruised and there would be trouble with hot water for a day or two. But so it sounds like it really varies a lot what's going on there with it. But I really appreciate all your updates. So if you are on a cruise, whether you're on Princess or any other cruise line, if you have a minute when you get home, or if you just barely, if you've gotten home, will you send me an email and let me know how it went and what you really enjoyed? We'd really like to hear from you all. I maintain that there are way more good things going on in cruising right now than not. So I look forward to hearing from you. So if you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe? We'd love to have you as a member of our Let's Go family. We really need you with us. And please give this a thumbs up if you appreciate these updates. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.